Good evening. Let's talk more victory. Welcome to BMC News Live, presented by Al Hilal Hospitals and Medical Centers English News. Myself, Shana Sultana, joining you with the daily news updates. Today's news in detail. Revocation of citizenship is not limited to the violators but dependent family members, said NPRA. The Nationality, Passports and Residence Affairs (NPRA) affirmed that the committee assigned to review all cases of illegally acquiring Bahraini citizenship has been reviewing cases of those granted the nationality since 2010. The panel verifies the accuracy of the data and documents based on which the honor of Bahraini citizens were obtained. NPRA highlighted that revocation of citizenship is not limited to the violators but also their family members who were granted citizenship by dependency. Therefore, per the law, legal procedures would be taken against anyone who misused the nationality to harm the kingdom's interests, acted in a manner that contradicted his duty of loyalty to the nation, convicted of a crime affecting honor of trust, or provided incorrect or forged information or documents to obtain citizenship. Bahrain's outstanding family and children protection experience highlighted. Awareness remains the best preventive way, especially when building a child's personality and enhancing his ability to deal with the dangers they may be exposed to on the internet. This was the primary motive for launching the National Awareness Campaign to protect children from exploitation and electronic blackmail. The awareness is part of a partnership between the Ministry of Interior and the Public Prosecution and the relevant authorities to ensure the Bahraini children remain within the safe internet system. It is necessary to highlight that blackmailing and exploiting children electronically has never been a phenomenon in Bahrain. Housing Ministry announced new regulatory guidelines for expansion in residential areas. Amna bint Ahmed Al-Rumaihi, Minister of Housing and Urban Planning, affirmed that Decision 899 of 2024 issuing the regulatory requirements for housing projects areas and its accompanying guide was established following the Cabinet's approval of a draft system and decision to amend the construction regulations in the housing projects. This amendment aims to facilitate the expansion of building spaces for housing units and residential plots. The minister explained that the objective of these regulatory requirements is to maximize citizens' benefit from expansion opportunities around housing units, addressing recurring building violations and transforming them to the legal amendments in accordance with the regulatory standards applied to all residential units, plots and buildings under the ministry's approval. Bahrain Royal Endurance to compete in World Championship. His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa, representative of His Majesty the King for Humanitarian Work and Youth Affairs and captain of the Bahrain Royal Endurance team, announced that the team's participation in the 160-kilometer World Endurance Championship in Montpellier, France on September 7th. His Highness Sheikh Nasser emphasized the importance of the championship, noting that the team's consistent success on the global stage, including the last year's victory in the UAE, he expressed confidence in the selected riders, citing their experience and skills as a key to the retaining the title. Now we shall go for a short commercial break.
Your favorite products under one roof in Bahrain from our 14 branches at 27-year-old Megamart and Macromart. Bakery, fresh meat and fish, fruits and vegetables, sweets and snacks, ready-to-eat foods, dairy products, grocery, or consumer goods. To have a wonderful shopping experience, please visit your nearest Megamart Macromart branch. Megamart and Macromart, full of goodness.
Welcome back. Interior Minister received Deputy Interior Minister. General Sheikh Rashid bin Abdullah Al Khalifa, Minister of Interior, received Lieutenant General Adil Al Fadil, the newly appointed Deputy Minister of Interior. The Minister congratulated Al Fadil on the royal decree appointing him as the Deputy Interior Minister and commended his national contributions, expertise and professionalism. NAO signed MOU with Contemporary Auditor General of India. The National Audit Office NAO and the Office of the Comptroller and Auditor of General CAG of India signed a Memorandum of Understanding MOU. The MOU aims to enhance cooperation, strengthen audit activities, exchange expertise and technical knowledge and develop the professional skills of its staff. The MOU also aims to coordinate efforts in meeting with the regional and international supreme audit institutions and facilitate the provision of training opportunities for NAO staff and programs conducted by the training institutions of the CAG. New Mpox strain is changing fast. African scientists are working blindly to respond. Scientists must be studying the new Mpox strain that has spread out of the Democratic Republic of Congo, says that the virus is changing faster than expected and often in areas where experts lack the funding and equipment to properly track it. That means there are multiple unknowns about the virus itself, its severity and how it is transmitting, complicating the response. Half a dozen scientists in Africa, Europe and the United States. Mpox, formerly known as the monkeypox, has been a public health problem in many parts of Africa since 1970, but received little global attention until it surged internationally in 2022, prompting the World Health Organization to declare a global health emergency. The declaration ended 10 months later. At least 30 dead, many missing after dam bursts in eastern Sudan. Surging waters have burst through a dam, wiped out at least 20 villages and left at least 30 people dead, but probably many more in eastern Sudan, the United Nations said on Monday. Torrential rains caused floods that overwhelmed the Arbat Dam on Sunday, just 40 kilometers north of Port Sudan. With this, we come to the end of today's news. Stay tuned for daily news updates in BMC News Live English at 7:30 p.m. Thank you so much for watching. Signing off, Shana Sultana. Good night.